Hi, how are you? Welcome back to episode 94 of Capsule Mouldings featuring Dave and...
Hello, bonjour, welcome. It's Michael here. I'm coming back at you for another week.
Yeah, another week back in the saddle.
Another week.
How are you all doing out there in audio land?
Another week of long pauses
Yes, absolutely.
with some occasional words in between.
Capsule Moulding. If you don't feel as awkward as we do, we're not doing our job properly.
Capsule molding. If you don't get it, then we're making it right.
We're here to mould your mind, but not necessarily in a good way.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think send that.
See you all next week.
Send that to the production line.
No, but welcome. If you haven't been with us before, thank you for stopping by. We're coming at you from the submarine yet again.
Yeah, I feel like there's a storm kind of raging.
Yeah, there is
above us.
It's choppy out there, to say the least.
I want to just first say that we've had a lot of feedback and we've had a lot of people like sending in messages, which is great. And as planned, they're all going directly into the junk folder.
Yeah.
So keep sending those.
Thanks for wasting your time. You know.
Yeah. I mean, the world works on wasted time.
Yeah, absolutely.
The world runs minute by minute on wasted time.
That is very true. And if we can waste your time, then that means that we're one up on you. So ha ha.
So despite us being deep beneath the surface of, deep beneath ground level,
yeah,
there's a bit of confusion, a bit of people asking, some saying, oh, you're in a subterranean lair,
yeah,
as our landlord Fiat put
important question, yeah, important question,
important. And some people saying, oh, it's a submarine. The recording studio is in a submerged, defunct, old war submarine.
Yes.
I don't know what kind. I should ask my friend Louis. He'll know what kind of submarine specifically it is.
Yeah.
I have to have him on. Shout out to
one.
Louis, who's most definitely
shout out to submarines.
Our one listener.
Yeah, worldwide.
Yeah,
subs.
shout out to submarines, a past and present,
keeping us fully submerged.
Yeah, keeping our bodies in the right pressure.
Absolutely. Shout out to nuclear missiles.
Shout out to non-nuclear missiles.
Yeah, actually, yeah. That's a good point. Show some love for the regular missiles.
Yeah, because I think that they get kind of like forgotten.
Yeah.
In the
they're
hubbub.
small time, and sometimes the small time shit is what's really important.
So I had people saying, what is the exact nature of your? And we wanted to keep it vague.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that actually both answers are correct somewhat. Because while the submarine is underwater, and as you can hear, like the creaking of the ship under this storm.
Yeah.
However, I do believe that there is a network of caves somewhere beneath the submarine.
Yeah.
So I think.
So here's the ironic part. While we are in a submarine, that submarine itself has actually sunk and is resting on the bottom of the seabed.
Yeah, so subterranean.
It's a sunken submarine.
It's actually a modular.
That somehow is maintaining pressure while still having a crack leading to a cave.
Yeah, you guys figure it out.
Yeah, we'll leave that to the brains of the organization to figure this out. We're just the face.
We don't do our own. We'll get the handyman to have a look.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Fiat's he has not dropped in since last week.
Our beloved. Obviously, as we work on a 2-week late rent schedule, that last week we were late. This week we're all good, and then next week he'll be back probably because we'll be late again.
He's gone. He's gone to the garden centre.
Oh
actually.
really? He was talking
He'll
about.
He'll be back in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I don't know what or where.
Interesting that is he
hydroponics or
interesting that he's looking for plants, given that there is no natural light down here.
There is zero natural light.
We've got 100 feet of water at least above us. Blocking it all out.
We've got a big jar of vitamin D.
Yeah, which I refuse to take because I'm just a depressed person anyway.
You're getting brittle.
Yeah, yeah,
We kind of missed that cave just for the cracks of light.
Yeah, the cold breeze.
But you will get into life forms that exist without the light. We'll get into that later in the show.
Mm-hmm. Algae. And
algae is purely existent on photosynthesis.
We will talk about algae because it's an important subject.
Well, algae is just very important in the formation of all life on this earth.
Yeah.
So.
Respect to algae. Shout out to algae.
Yeah.
While we're talking about shout outs, we should of course mention our sponsors.
Yeah,
Long
our
time
sponsor.
sponsors, big time fans of the show.
Every week it's time to pay the bills.
Yeah, absolutely. Take it away.
And this week, as always, it's a shout out to Rap Attack.
Yeah.
The tape which does not stick to your hands. It sticks to everything. It just sticks to everything but your hands. And I've got some right here.
Yeah.
And it's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bit. I haven't actually bought any of my.
Here's the
my
ironic part about
presents
Rap
yet.
Attack. It sticks to everything but your hands, as you know. So it's currently stuck to everything in this room. But when you try and pick it up, you can't get any
It
traction.
sticks on the first try.
Yeah.
It's dead tight.
Yeah.
And so if you make a mistake,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Anyway, so we've talked about where we are, and we've been as vague as possible.
Oh yeah.
So keep asking. We won't tell you anymore because.
Oh yeah. So I was thinking that just to add to the mystery of the podcast, we should use pseudonyms.
Oh, so tell me about this pseudonym. Oh, person who is at the moment nameless.
Well, as we just said before in the part that we edited out just now,
Yeah.
because my phone went off.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of going under the name Drakkar.
Okay.
Drakkar Ferocious. Not like Drakkar the Ferocious, but like Drakkar Ferocious. I've got too much money.
That's pretty sick. I've been thinking about this quite a lot too. I would like to go by Dave. I feel like that's a very good name, very secretive. It suits me to the ground.
It's the place where they'd be least likely to look.
Well, it's just a sick name, really.
Yeah.
So, nice and creative. You can call me Dave.
Okay, I'll be Michael.
Yeah, cool. 6 pseudonyms, guys.
Okay, let's cut.
No, we're gonna keep going. There's no cuts.
We're gonna keep going.
This is unedited, straight to tape.
Sorry,
obviously.
we're just very on edge right now because there's a lot of kind of rumblings, activity going on right now.
I'm sitting in about a foot of water, and I feel like I am getting trench foot.
Yeah, it does not. It's the smell.
It doesn't help that I'm not wearing shoes or socks.
Well, you also slept there.
Yeah,
like right there.
But I always do.
We have bunks.
What?
Oh my god! Have you never actually slept in the bunks?
Mr. Fiat told me that I was just to sit here, and if I wasn't working, I should be sleeping, and if I wasn't sleeping, I should be working. But anyway, so I will be known as Dave from now on. You can be Mike or Michael. That's pretty secretive.
I don't know who that is. I don't know her.
I do not know that man.
I don't know.
Fantastic. So, I think that there was some scientific going on.
Okay, so it's time for the weekly science
crunch.
corner.
Science corner. Crunch your brain.
So all life is really made up of very few things, for the most part. Carbon, life is built out of carbon because its ability to form structures like sugars and proteins. Most life obviously has a higher density of carbon, much greater density than the rest of the Earth's surface. So life sort of aims to extract carbon from its environment to build more life. Hydrogen and oxygen to bond with the carbon and also make water. Nitrogen is the last part, also bond with hydrogen and oxygen to form larger stable molecules. And a whole host of other elements are in the human body, but 95% of it is those 4: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. When you're talking specifically about animals that survive without the sun, these creatures have had to evolve in this extreme environment, and we're going to talk about one in particular, which was discovered in the last few years. Its name is D. ordaxviator, which is supposed to mean bold traveler.
That's a sick name.
Yeah, and it's a bacteria. It's called a thermophile, and it's lived anywhere from 3 to 25 million years ago.
Okay, dude. Sorry, I know this is real important to you, but I gotta go take a shit. So see you later. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay, now we've got that out of the way. We're just down to the important you, me, and the audience. So, you come in. Please come.
Hey, bro, I gotta talk to you.
Are you checking the levels right now?
Excuse me, what?
Because that's what we paid you to do.
Yo, so I know that you're checking the levels. I know that, hey, I'm Gian.
Can I just introduce,
I came
unexpectedly introduce our sound guy Gian, who
Hey, like, you don't need to introduce me, bro. Like, you just gotta keep the show going, okay? Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, but your delivery is flat as fuck right now.
Can I just say that we
can
do
I
need
just
to
say
introduce you because,
Look, they don't need to know who I am.
while the character of you is in the editing of everything we make, that's not we don't want you're not in the podcast.
Look, as far as I'm concerned right now, you're not in the podcast because you're boring me from behind the booth right now.
Actually, you do have a good point. You do have all the power here.
Yeah, right? I can tell you what sounds good. I can tell you what sounds bad. You want treble? I got treble. You want bass? I got bass. But you know what you don't have right now? Character. And you can't record character because it's natural.
And we zero technical skills, me and David.
Look, okay, I'm the technical guy. You're supposed to be the funny kind of wacky off the wall guy. You're talking about freaking animals that live underwater, and I just want to like go and drown myself right now because it's just so boring. So pick it up, okay? Like, why don't you just come at me? I'll talk you through it.
Well, why don't you do D Audaxviator, hey?
No, deal. What the hell is that? Like, okay, just work with me here, darling. Okay, if you give me something and I'll shape it. So what was your next line?
I'm being kind of held hostage a little bit here.
Look, okay, I can do whatever I want. I could, you know those tapes that were lost to water damage. I can make that happen again, if you know what I mean.
Can you revive the lost episodes?
I can do anything if audio is related. I'm the sound guy of a generation, but your delivery is not sound right now.
That's funny because you actually have like
30... Hey, listen, don't try and cut me off while I'm trying to give you pointers, like this is free advice. So
it's funny because you actually have like 30% hearing.
Well, okay, the hearing. Don't talk about my hearing, okay? Don't talk about. I had an accident with my eardrums when I was a little boy.
An accident.
Are you making fun of my accent right now?
Your accent.
Bro, I'm back here. I come out from behind the sound booth to try and give you some advice, try and give you some pointers, and you're just throwing it back in my face right now. So why don't you talk about Diaxtrafagant or whatever it was called and try and make it snappy. Give me some pizzazz. Okay?
Oh, okay. Well, then, what do you like to do?
Oh, I like to record.
Yeah, but what do you record in your time, in your personal self-directed time, and in your home life?
Bird song.
Yeah, you record bird song.
Bird song.
But you live with us in the submarine.
Yeah, I go on YouTube. I record it from there.
So you have to find an already existing high quality version of the recording.
Now I record it from the laptop,
and then play it on a very high end.
I don't know how to record direct from YouTube. So I hold my mic up and I use like the left side and then I like pan it to the right.
And do you have any interest?
I can do anything with sound.
Do you have any interest in birds?
No. No interest in birds. Only interest in sounds, bro.
Wow, this is why you're in there, because you're just so unfunny.
Okay, look, I'm gonna go back behind the booth now. If you don't get your act together, I swear to God, I'm gonna delete this tape, okay? So, like, get out there, talk about Dickaflaxamac, whatever it was called, and make it funny, make it pop, because if you don't make it pop, then we ain't gonna get paid, okay?
When Dave comes back, we are gonna mercilessly rip into you. Okay?
What's going on? Oh, see you later.
There we go. The blue collar sound guy back in his booth.
He came in. I've never actually spoken to the guy before.
I've never actually spoken to that guy. I didn't know if he could even speak.
No, me neither. I very much thought that he was a selective mute. But
and if it weren't for the very limited pool of contractors we have available to us, then I'll be honest. He'd be out there.
I know that.
Did you hear all of that?
I heard every word. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of he's not actually,
because it wouldn't make any sense if you didn't hear any of it.
No. As we know, like he's actually kind of incompetent because for a recording studio, there's holes in the wall everywhere. So I could hear it from the toilet. I could hear it. He
thinks he's some kind of expert.
He can hear us.
He was saying a load of words that
he's looking at me like he doesn't like me very much, but from the sounds of it, he's a bit of an idiot.
He's looking at me like he can barely see me through those spectacles. Like,
yeah. You know, he's
He's like he said all he was saying all these words and this
I'm not gonna.
blib blab and bleep bloop and.
I'm not gonna lie.
But
I do
he's
agree.
terrible.
I think you did need to pick it up with the your segment there, but I don't think that was the right way to go about it. That was very rude, Gian. Yeah, I see you. Don't you put that tape down, Gian. I know that what you can do with it. I know that you're the reason we lost episodes 1 to 92.
What's he doing with that magnet?
Oh,
What's he doing with
he
that?
thinks that's a magnet. It's just a piece of metal.
Yeah, because our stuff is all on tape. It's, literally,
It's fine.
we've got everything. All of our stuff is all on magnetic tapes
It's
right
a simple
behind
bar
him.
of aluminium. I just wrote magnet on it, and he thinks he's destroying everything right now. But
He
he's not.
doesn't even realize that that's not sticking to anything.
No. Well, he doesn't know what a magnet is. So we are going to move on to the next segment of our 93rd.
So anyway, Dio
podcast.
Daxviator lives in rock solid water.
Yeah,
makes
okay,
its own
so I
energy
think you're
out
done
of the environment.
with Diodoxa Fluffer Flucker, and we're going to move on to the next segment.
Oh man.
Yeah, so get ready for the game we're going to play, which is...
Bin it off.
Dun 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 dun.
Get ready to play.
No,
It's called Bin it off.
it's called Is It Shit?
No, it's a name. It's a game that I made up.
No,
when
I
was
made
at
up the
work.
game. You just came up with this bin it off name. If
Okay.
anything, we'll settle on bin or win.
Well, it's okay. Explain to how to
Okay,
play.
so
And people at home.
here's the thing. So it's a game for 2 or more players. We could play one player, technically. We're going to play with 2 or more players. Basically, you describe a thing, a place, or a process. Generally, anything that is a thing, and then you decide collectively, is it shit?
I feel like it has a lot of like thematic similarities to the game we played last week, and it
No.
kind of makes me think that the games are merely vehicles for a greater discussion. However, that's
Okay,
the kind of footnote that the listener should make.
number 1,
So-
thinking about things too much.
Number one,
Is it shit?
saying thoughts out loud. No, that's number 2. What was it? Thinking about things too much.
Yeah.
Is it shit?
Overthinking things.
Bin it off. Yeah, bin it off.
Bin it off.
Bin off the too
No,
much
it's
thoughts.
shit.
No, it's shit. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Natural sunlight. Bin it off.
Bin it off, absolutely.
Bin it off. No, you can't. Don't bin it off.
What?
Do you understand?
Buy vitamin D tablets. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I didn't think. No, if that'll. I think you need a bit of sunlight. Does that work? Can you just take the tablets?
Yeah, that's what we do. We've been down here for months,
Yeah. No, that's a good.
and we're
point.
absolutely fine.
You're flaking away there, over there, man.
I'm fine.
You need a banana.
I need a
mate.
bath, I tell you.
Your feet are having a nice long soak.
I mean, yeah, I feel like I'm about to lose my toes, really. But
It's the
the
Bros
minnows
it's the
have
Bros
been,
After
the minnows
Toes
have been
podcast.
cleaning off my toes very nicely.
It's the Bros After Toes podcast.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, when your toes go, so your bros.
Okay, podcast. Bin it off.
No,
No.
bin it on.
What's the
Bin it on.
what's the other alternative to bin it off?
Wait,
Don't bin it off.
It's not shit.
It's not shit. Okay, it's shit.
What?
Bin it off. Is it shit?
Sound guys.
Sound guys. Beep. That was
Oh yeah, nice one, Gian.
nice and
With
G.
the swear button.
Yeah.
You bloody beep.
Yeah, we'll edit that. We keep saying we'll edit it out, but
He'll edit that
we
for
haven't.
us.
Last week we didn't even talk to.
We
Gian.
hired you to edit for
We
us.
hired him to edit, and we
And
didn't
I
even
did all of
communicate.
it.
Yeah,
I did such a bad job.
Yeah, you
And
did.
he was just sat there eating fish pie.
eating his barnacle soup. He just yummed it up.
Yeah,
though.
he just loved it.
Yeah.
Screen protectors.
Screen protectors.
Yeah.
It's shit.
No.
They're shit.
Bin them on.
No, they're shit. I've had no screen protector for like a year and not a single scratch.
Well, I have
I've dropped my phone every single day.
a heavily cracked screen protector.
Exactly.
and
You
it's-
have a heavily cracked screen protector that's cracked and a phone that's fine.
Yeah.
How do you know that the phone could crack? Even is gonna crack. I think it's pretty sturdy, actually.
Not sure if I agree on that one.
Well, bike pumps. Bin them off.
Bin them on.
Bin them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, bin them on. They're necessary.
Is Binamon the
Binamon.
world's most unimaginative Digimon?
Binamon is is Myotismon's pre-evolution.
Ah.
Yeah. Garudamon. Bin it off.
Bin him on.
Bin him on. Bin him
He's
off.
sick, man.
Garudamon's sick because he's actually based off of like an actual kind
Like
of
a
god.
narwhal, right?
No, it's not fucking narwhal.
Which one am I thinking of?
You're
The
thinking
glasses guy?
You're thinking of the glasses guys.
Yeah.
Digimon. What's that called? Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Garudamon. It's in Hinduism. There's a mount of one of the gods called Garuda, and it's like sometimes depicted as just a huge eagle. Sometimes there's like a humanoid eagle with like wings on his shoulders, and just an awesome reference to have there in a, that goes over the heads of kids. I don't know what the Japanese name of Garuda is.
So when you just make it onto your bus,
I would say bin it off. Buses in general, just bin them off.
okay,
Bin them
interesting.
the fuck off.
Yeah. But
Sorry,
I mean,
sorry,
it's
don't
more
mean to swear.
the concept. Yeah, we never swear on this show.
Yeah, we don't.
It's more the concept of just about.
Can I say train?
Yeah.
Can I say train? Because
Yeah.
I just missed a train on Thursday.
But if you'd have made it,
If I'd have made it, then
would you bin that off?
no, if I'd have made it, I would bin it on. But I'm binning it off, getting your train at the last second
Right.
because
But that's good.
no, because I'm living, obviously in this new location, and I didn't know how long it was going to take for me to get to the station from down here, and I think I just left it like a minute too short, and I was like kind of scurrying down the road. I was gonna go straight through the barrier. I thought the barriers would be up because it was early in the morning, but the barriers are down. I did a double take, turn around, buy my ticket, and I literally got up to the train. You know the blinking light on the door,
Yeah.
and they blow the whistle, then the blinking light goes solid, and it just as I put my finger out, it just went solid, and I pressed a solid.
The problem is
non-blinking light.
Then you turn and you see the conductor.
I turn and I
and
see the conductor, and
they
he's
just
just
look
like
at you,
they
just
kind of
like-
just look at you like
Get wrecked.
the Dolphin buses.
The Dolphin Bus.
The Dolphin buses, bin them off. You're not getting the Dolphin buses.
No.
When I was talking about buses, I hate buses. The Dolphin buses just completely legitimize.
Tell me what that is.
Well, you have to tap on the exterior of the ship. They actually have their own form of like kind of Morse code type
like
communication. It's like
echocommunication.
echo communication. They can hear some shit. And usually you'll get someone through, and they actually work. They on a tab system. I currently owe a lot of fish. They only want to be paid in fish, but they're quite patient. So I'm essentially planning to max out my account and then get the fuck out of the ocean forever until they learn to walk on land. But very, very effective.
Yeah.
You have to bring your own air, but I've never had a problem with that before.
See, I have always had a problem with bringing my own air, because I'm not married, and I don't have a legacy to leave right now. So bringing my own air is a bit of bit awkward right now.
Yeah, you'd want to generally produce an air rather than outsource it.
Absolutely.
The same with your atmosphere.
It's so
you want to
important.
produce your own atmosphere rather than having to rely on the already existing atmosphere of an exoplanet. Bin them off.
Bin it off.
Bin it off.
Yeah,
Come on,
sick.
you like? Is it shit? It's not quite a bin it off. It's
Okay.
like it's not a chant. It's
Is
like,
it bin?
Is it been?
Yeah.
How's it been?
How has it been? Pretty good, bro. Thanks.
One day the prophecy will be enacted. One day the pictures will appear side by side.
What prophecy?
Sorry, a little bit of interference.
Sorry,
there.
did we just taken over
A
by an
little bit of
ancient
radio,
spirit?
A little bit of radio interference.
Yeah.
There from my phone, I think.
I think it was either your phone or the spirit of a dead tribesman.
It was the spirit of Poppet.
Spin it.
Yeah. No, so this is it. Okay, bop it. Bin it off. Bop it,
Bin.
Bop it, bin it off. I think bin it off. Bin it the hell off, because those things do not
Bop
work.
it should bop
We
off.
can't not beat our high score. Frankly,
I
I mean, I'm
want-
the best at it, and I never even play it. The spirit of Bop it, bin it off.
Bin it on. Remember Bop it.
Bin it.
Don't let
bin it a
Bop
minute.
it rule your life. You can live together in harmony. You can't just bin everything off.
So that's
Sometimes you've
the
got to say,
message.
bin it flat.
That's the message we're sending out there to all the people that are driving down.
Yeah.
Going to their next job. Sometimes life you can't just bin it off. You have to see past. You have to see past it.
Also, if you ever meet the spirit of Bop it, Give him a bop on the nose for me.
Yeah, probably Spirit of Poppet will be an eventual future interrupter
Yeah, well, the
to
problem
the
is
podcast.
if we can get him out of this submarine, because he's just living with us. He's not left the kitchen. He just every time I buy food, he's just in there eating it.
We're
So
slowly
when we
building
can
up the kind
eventually
of characters that live here. Sorry,
the people.
They are characters, but
but they're
real.
also real.
They're also
human beings,
real manifestations
and spirits
of kind of of like primal forces in general. Just seen through the lens of consumerism.
And they're sort of a bit nervous about who they are.
Christmas jokes. Bin them off. Is it shit? Tell me a Christmas joke. It's like a cracker joke or something.
Okay. Knock knock.
Who dis?
Chris.
Chris who?
Chris Kringle.
That's not. I wouldn't say that's a joke.
Well, no, because cracker jokes are never good, are they?
No, but I had one that was literally, I think, just a hypo
Where does the general keep his armies?
in the barracks.
In his jumper.
Okay, so here's the cracker joke that didn't make any sense. It was like, what does Count Dracula use as cough medicine? The answer was con medicine. I think it was a straight up typo. Someone tried to write coffin medicine and just cannot read. And I went to Chinese last night, a Chinese restaurant with my friend's birthday, and we had some crackers on the table, and they had I think that the cracker jokes were written by the same people who write like the Broken English Fortunes, because they were just weird. And
why don't you get fortune cookie crackers?
I think that
a
would
cracker
be
made out
brilliant.
of fortune cookies.
I think that crackers are actually
the
massively
ultimate Western Asian fusion.
Okay, hold that. Write that down. Anyway, crackers, bin them off.
Bin them on.
Crackers, no, bin them.
Okay, here's the thing:
bin them
if
the hell
crackers
off.
were acceptable in more than 1 week of the year, bin them off. But because they're such a luxury and such a rarity, I say bin them on, because you only get them every now and
No,
then.
I think that crackers are very old hat. I think that people could make crackers a lot more interesting by combining them with some sort of game, putting some more interesting content in there, like that. Like if you made them like fortune cookies, that would add a novelty value, which would not get old. It would make it young again.
So that's all we're saying. But dun 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 dun.
Game over. Thanks for playing.
But
Okay, transitionary. Oh, zip sounds.
thank you, Gian, for the soundboard. I don't know why you decided to add a zip right there.
Gian.
But I don't know why he's adding these weird zip sounds. Maybe a record scratch would be good at this point. So, as you were saying,
So transitionary bits, are they shit?
find out next week, because we're going on to our outro.
Find out
talk
next week.
where we speak about Rap Attack.
Next
It
time.
was Rap Fist, now it's Rap Attack. Rap shit.
It was right. Yeah.
Don't get stuck.
It was one thing. Now it's another.
Yeah. Don't get stuck on your raps.
Next time. I just want to do this next time bit so badly.
Oh, go on.
Next time on Capsule Mouldings Z.
Will Dave and Mike ever do a good episode?
Will the spirit bomb work? Find out.
I wish the old narrator.
We need to get the old narrator back.
We need to get ourselves a narrator.
Oh,
that would be a
oh,
great
yeah.
shout for next episode.
Yeah, we need to get. Actually,
narrator.
that would really add some.
I'll do the
shit
music
to talk about.
We could do an outro if you want to do. Do you want to narrate the outro?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Really.
How's this gonna go?
So I'll do some music,
Okay.
and you can do the outro. So, bum 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 bum.
And it's time to say goodbye to all the little people in audio land. It sounds like my alarm, dude. It's like literally, I feel like I'm waking up for work.
I think I'm getting the
It's
song
just killing me. It's killing me. Okay, now I'm doing the music.
Okay, do you want to go?
Okay.
All right, okay, go.
And
And we leave our heroes there, sailing off into the distance of audio heaven. Every week they come back to you from their subterranean submarine lair with more crazy characters and less sense. So, if you like non-linear productions which are cringeworthy and make you feel uneasy,
yeah, if you like
then
not knowing how to
I
feel
don't know where
about
my
something,
music's gone. I was in a vibe, and now that's fine. Yeah,
If
I
you
didn't-
like,
I
if
didn't
you
get
like,
away.
kind of feeling just slightly on edge and uncomfortable, then you don't get the podcast. You don't get it. You don't get what we're trying to do here. We're on the next level to you people. Please write in. Please God write in. And next week we're gonna read one of the letters and just rip it to pieces. And for all those people out there who are just losing the will to fight, just know that you got just one more week's fight left in you. Now get the fuck out of here. Fade out.